right now here in Western New York, one of the most popular events of the year is on the way at the Aquarium of Niagara. News 4's Lauren Hall is there for us live this morning, previewing Penguin Days. Good morning to you, Lauren.
Yeah, good morning, Jordan. You might want to rent a tux for this event at the Aquarium of Niagara because it is a celebration of all things penguins. And you know penguins, they're always dressed up. They always have their tuxedos on. Gary Siddall is with us. He's the deputy director. So these penguins, you have 7 in your colony here. They all do look a little bit different. Are they all the same species?
They are all the same species. So these guys are all Humboldt penguins, but they all do look a little bit different. That's for a variety of different reasons. You're going to see different spot colors, and that just comes down to genetics. You're going to see animals that seem to have less feathers, some animals that seem to have more. And that's because our animals go through a molting cycle. And what's unique about penguins is they go through what's called a catastrophic molt. So they actually really look rough during that molting season, but they put those suits back on really quick and look awesome when that molt's complete.
So tell us a little bit more about the molt. We can see, so you lose some of the dark feathers and the ones underneath them look light.
Exactly, yeah. So there's different stages to the molting process where they have actually different types of feathers that will basically come in and replace the old ones. But the older penguins, that molting process can take a little bit longer, but that molt is a very routine and regular part of their natural behavior.
And some of them also appear to have speckled chests. Does that mean anything?
It just comes down to genetics. So it's just like you and I have different hair color. It's the same thing for the penguins. So they're different spot colors, no different than, like I said, different hair color or styles for humans.
It's really interesting to be part of a penguin colony because these penguins mate for life. So there are 3 penguin pairs, and some of them are actually sitting on eggs right now. How exciting.
It is very exciting. So penguins are super social animals. So there's a lot of different dynamics that play into that type of situation. So we do have 3 different pairs that are currently together. We have a couple different eggs in the exhibit, which is, of course, an exciting time for us. You know, fingers crossed that we'll see some breeding activity with those. But, you know, laying eggs is something that happens throughout the year for this species of penguin, which is actually pretty unique.
And there's a new penguin exhibit that you guys are working on because if any eggs hatch and there are new baby penguins, they wouldn't be able to live here right now, right?
Right now, we do have some space available, but we want to bring the number of animals in our colony up a lot larger. So we want to almost triple the size of our colony. So we've got lots of room for rent in the new penguin exhibit. So there'll be lots of space available. But the good news is we'll be working with lots of other zoos and aquariums to bring in even more penguins. So that real estate is all filled up with all sorts of great new animals.
That sounds good. If you love penguins, you got to get to the Aquarium of Niagara this weekend, Saturday and Sunday, 9 to 5. It's Penguin Days. You can learn so much more about the 7 Humboldt penguins that live here, and you can find out more information about the event on the Founded on 4 section of WIVB.com. Gary, thank you so much for your time this morning, and to the penguins as well. For now, reporting live in Niagara Falls, Lauren Hall, News 4 Wake Up.
Lauren, thank you. 8/11 and happening in Niagara Falls, one of the most popular events of the year is on the way at the aquarium. News 4's Lauren Hall is live there with a preview of Penguin Days for us. Good morning to you, Lauren.
Jordan, you will want to waddle, not walk, to Niagara Falls this weekend. It is Penguin Days here at the Aquarium of Niagara. There are 7 penguins that live here all together. 6 of them are paired up because penguins meet for life. But one of them, she's the oldest penguin, the oldest female penguin that has ever been here at the Aquarium of Niagara. And she's single, isn't she, Gary Siddall? He's the director, right, Gary?
Yeah, she is single. So Opus is a 28-year-old penguin, and she is the oldest female in our colony, as you said. And she is single right now.
And she's hanging out with us. You can get to know her this weekend at Penguin Days. She's going to be mingling with the crowd, right?
Absolutely. So Penguin Days is a great opportunity to have an intimate experience with our Humboldt penguin colony. So it's all about the birds this weekend. So we get to bring out all the animals in our colony and introduce them to the public and have all sorts of great experience.
So tell us about Opus. What is it like to be a penguin here at the Aquarium of Niagara?
Well, it's really easy because they are the most spoiled penguins, I'm pretty sure, in the country. So these guys get lots of attention from our animal care experts. We spend a lot of time working very, very closely with them, developing relationships, making sure they have the best husbandry care possible, and they even get weekly checkups from our vet.
And are they all friends with each other? I know many of them are paired off, but they all get along?
Absolutely. So like any group of animals, you know, there's of course different social dynamics. So penguins are no different than that. But she does very well with all the other animals in the colony.
So what kind of things do they do?
So throughout the day, they participate in our different enrichment programs. There's a couple scheduled feedings. So basically what that means is she gets lots of fish and lots of playtime.
And they have their little exhibit set up behind us, but there's a new exhibit under construction, or going to be under construction soon, right?
Exactly. So yes, they're currently housed in the exhibit situated behind us, but we're very excited to be announcing plans for a new Humboldt penguin exhibit that will be actually starting construction this fall. So it'll feature a much larger exhibit, underwater viewing for Opus to swim underneath the water, and of course have lots of land land space as well.
I know fundraising is still going on for that exhibit. We have posted a link to the Aquarium of Niagara's website where you can contribute, learn more about the penguin exhibit and Penguin Days happening this weekend. That's all under the Founded on 4 section of WIVB.com. Opus, she's doing really well.
Absolutely. I think she's excited to be on the news this morning.
She has a big week coming up. Again, she will be out of the exhibit at times this weekend, right? So people can get as close and personal as we are right now, right?
Exactly. So Opus and other members from our penguin colony will be up actually in our event room upstairs where our staff will be introducing them on a very personal level.
It is really neat to be up close and personal with a penguin and not just looking behind the glass. Again, you have the chance to do it this weekend, Saturday and Sunday, 9 to 5, right here at the Aquarium of Niagara. Again, all the information is under the Founded on 4 section of WIVB.com. Thanks so much, Gary. We'll see you back here in about half an hour on the CW23. For now, reporting live in Niagara Falls, Lauren Hall, News 4 Wake Up.
Lauren and her penguin friends, thank you. It's